Welcome to a walkthrough of the BKSB assessment tool. If you're watching this walkthrough, you're probably one of the many people looking to access a vet fee help loan through the Commonwealth Government to study a diploma level course. You will have also received information explaining that in order to be eligible for a vet fee help loan, you must either hold an HSC or demonstrate that your English and Maths skills are at exit level 3 or higher. In this short session, I'll show you how to best use the BKSB tool to improve your English and Maths skills. All of you watching this video will have already completed an initial assessment in both English and Maths. If you've already achieved level 3, you will need to do a little more practice in order to be eligible for your vet fee help loan. For many of you, this will be just a quick brush up on some skills that you may not have used since school. The great thing about the BKSB program is that it's able to identify the areas that you need to practice in, so you don't have to waste time working on areas that you already understand. So as you can see, I've completed my Maths initial assessment. I've attained a level 3, so where to now? If I go to the bottom of the page, I can take the Maths ACSF level 3 diagnostic. You can see that I've already started my diagnostic assessment, so I'm just going to continue on from where I left off. Here we are in the diagnostic assessment for Maths level 3. This activity can take approximately 40 minutes and will help you identify which areas you need to practice to achieve a level 4. In this activity, I need to order the numbers from smallest to highest. It's always important to read the question so that you put them in the right order. To do this, I simply click on the arrow to move up or the arrow to move a number down. In this case, I'm going to put 1048 at the top of the screen. The next number, in order from lowest to highest, should be 1974. Looking further down the screen, I think 10,006 is in the correct place. After 10,006, I think there should be 19,302. After 19,302, I would put 280,050. Finally, leaving me with 2,807,000 as the last number. It's always important to check over your answers before you move on to the next question. Clicking on Next will take me to my next question. And here I need to write in words the highest competition win. In this case, I think 63,010 is the highest competition win, so I need to write that number in the box at the bottom of the screen. I simply click on that box and write in 63,010. It's also important to remember to spell your numbers correctly, and you might also note that there's no need to write dollars at the end of your numbers because it's already put here for you. I'm going to continue on with my diagnostic assessment now. I'll be back to you shortly and you can see how well I've gone. So as you can see, I've now finished my Maths level 3 diagnostic and I have achieved 74%, and it has taken me 39 minutes to complete. Most importantly, the program now tells me topics that I'm good at, topics I need to take care in, but most importantly, topics that I need to practice. Returning to the top of the page, you can see that you can print off these results if you wish, but for now I'm going to return to the home page to see what I need to do next. Returning to the home page, you can see that I have now completed my Maths L3 diagnostic and scored 74%. So what should I do next? Moving to the bottom of the page, I have two main options. One is to view the course. The second one is to retake the initial assessment. I don't want to do that at this stage because I haven't done any practice activities. So for the time being, I'm going to click on View Course. Once in the full course, I have a range of options, but the ones that I want to focus on are the areas in which I need practice. Here you can see that as a result of my diagnostic assessment, the software program has shown me that I need work in areas such as multiplying and dividing whole numbers and decimals, percentage parts, time, and a few other areas. The first thing I'm going to do is have a look at the interactive resources that are available to me in the multiply and divide whole numbers and decimals. Once in the interactive resources for this section, you can see that I have three practice activities that I can do. Divide by 10 or 100, which as you can see I've already completed. I can now go on to multiply by 10 or 100 or division of decimals. I'm going to start with multiply by 10 and 100. Each resource will give you some information on that topic, some examples and some practice activities. Let's work through this topic. This next page gives us examples of multiplying by 10. Here we can see that 2 times 10 equals 20, 2.3 times 10 equals 23, and 26.3 by 10 equals 263. In each case, the digits move one place to the left. On this page, we see examples of how to multiply by 100. In each case, the digits move two places to the left. So now that we've been given some examples, it's time to check whether we've acquired the knowledge we need. So I'm going to answer some of these questions and then I'm going to come back and mark my answers. So here you can see that I've answered the questions, and now I'm going to check my answers by clicking on the Mark This Frame icon. This marks my answers for me. As you can see, I've got most of the things right, but I've made a couple of errors. Looking at it, it tells me that I do understand the process of multiplying by 10 and 100, but I just should have been a little more careful when putting my answers in. Moving on to the next page, we see more questions for us to have a go at. That's good. I'm going okay. I've now completed that learning resource, so I'm going to return to the main menu. I've returned to the areas where I need to practice. I want to have a look at what I should do next in multiply and divide whole numbers and decimals. Here you can see that I've now done 2 activities in this area. Ideally, I should now do division of decimals. However, I think I've got the idea of multiplying and dividing by 10 and by 100, so now I'm going to see how I'm going on that topic by doing the skills check. The skills check is a series of little activities that lets me know how I'm going with my understanding of the topic. I'm going to continue on with my skills check and come back to you with my results shortly. As you can see, I've completed my skills check on this topic, and I've gained a pass and achieved 100%. This tells me that I gained the knowledge I needed on this topic area. I'm going to go back now to my course and do another topic where I needed practice. I've been working on the topic areas where I needed practice, and as you can see by the ticks, I've achieved a pass in the topics where I previously had trouble. So where to now? I'm confident that my maths skills have improved enough to bring me to exit level 3 working at level 4. So I'm going to return to the home page and retake the initial assessment. This, of course, is at the bottom of the page under the Maths Australia heading. Whilst this tutorial has focused on how to improve your maths skills by using the BKSB, the process of using the tool to improve your English is exactly the same. We hope that this tutorial has been helpful to you, and please contact one of the BKSB Are You Ready team if you need help with any aspect of your English or maths. You can contact a teacher who specialises in these areas by calling the number on the email containing this tutorial. Thank you, and good luck with your studies.